Hello from Swedish springtime. It's so beautiful. Wow. Wow, so beautiful. Oh. So yeah. Here we are. Story goes on. Seems like there's choice. Seems like there's time. Seems like there's an I walking around on an earth. And that's just how it is. Or it cannot be like that. Or it can be in another way. There is no way. That's the thing. There are no ways. There is no correct path. Because there is no path. So it's impossible to choose wrong or choose right. However, there can be stories of, right choices and wrong choices and bad choices and good choices. And what's wrong with that? Why not? There can be wanting to have direction in life. But that wanting is empty already. It's all empty already. No control. And that can be obvious. It can just be so obvious. Just a sense of, it's so obvious that nothing is really going on. But also the intensity of life. All the emotions, thoughts, happenings, pain, pleasure, everything in between. So real. And nothing wrong with that. But they can absolutely be, wanting for this to end. Wanting for the suffering to end. Of course, who wants to suffer? Or maybe some people actually want to suffer too. Everything's allowed and anything can happen. But yeah, it's so fucking impossible. What a paradox. Wanting the personal story to end when there is already no personal story. There's no one who has a story. So what could end? It's so impossible. And that can be very frustrating. And there's so many individuals who seems to know the way, and they have the key to happiness. Come and take it, but you have to pay first, though. A lot of money. And that's already empty too. All these gurus and what are they called? Self-helpers. Nothing wrong. They think they have the answer. So of course they want to share that answer. Because they think they have it. But it's already empty, all of it. There is no one who has it. The guru isn't a separate one. It's all empty already. This, whatever, whatever this is, like whatever it is, appearing as a guru with a key and a you who wants the key. No choice. There's no one there who can choose. or hear stories of maybe unwanted family dynamics. What else? Not feeling comfortable in the body. Oh, the body's too fat. Oh, it's too fat right now. Oh, no, but now it's too little. It needs to be bigger there or there. You know? Also choiceless, empty. Appearing as that for no reason at all. For no reason at all. It's just a story of Julia. Sometimes present, sometimes not. And I mean stories, you know, not like presence, because there is no presence. No one who could be present. Where would you be? This is it. Getting lost in a thought. That's it. Beautiful purple flowers. The promise of eternal happiness, bliss. I mean, yeah, it's just empty promises. I'm sorry, but it seems like the human is way too dynamic to just stay in that. There will be all of it. Rage, fear, tears, heartbreak, heartache, stomach ache from eating too much cake. Like, it will be all of it, as it has always been. Just stories of that it should be in another way, that some things are wrong. And yeah, that's also empty. And apparently some of them can just drop away. And there's less of trying to change what's going on. But of course, if there are stories there of that, but hey, you should always be happy, like you seem to be sad or there's something going on. Do this, because I heard if you do this you will get happy. I mean, it's empty bullshit stories. but there's no harm in them. Like, if there's a story here of, but you need to be happy, and apparently these methods, they work, right? Because I'm happy all the time, or that person seems happy all the time. You try to share these methods because you want the person to feel good, be happy, you know. But there's no feeling here of that being unhappy is wrong. There's no sense of that it's wrong. So there's no suffering in that. You get it? But it's also not like that. If there is suffering, there's suffering. But it seems to be less suffering, even though there's suffering. Or something like that. But yeah, any story can appear in this timeless paradise of death. Oh, I love the sun. So good. So good. You know, we try to explain what's going on all the time. But that explanation happens without anyone already. But yeah, apparently we love explanations, answers. We don't like to just fly around in unknowingness and have no explanation for what's going on. It can even be seen as like too careless to not have explanations for what's going on. But that's the thing though, like many individuals are apparently very tied down to facts, to know and to understand. That's how they are anchored in the world. If you remove that, what's left? That's scary. But it's already happening, and there is only this. So there's no need here to change it. But there can be a wanting of to conversate about this and to just challenge that a little bit sometimes. To see how will it land. Usually it doesn't land well. And that doesn't matter. But there's also, I mean, I don't really bring this up a lot in conversations. I mean, I work in psychiatrics, you know. I talk to people who feel like shit all the time at work. And sometimes there's, you know, no explanations for what's going on. And sometimes there are telling explanations for what's going on. It doesn't matter. Equally empty. Happening without anyone here also. No choice. It's just a feeling in, you know. It's a conversation. What's needed in that moment. And it's very nice when there's no need for pushing an agenda all the time. Like to pushing your agenda upon people. Needing to change them. Because you think you have the answer. So the world should be like me. The world should be vegan. It should be carnivore. It should be caring about the environment. It should be Wim Hof methods. It should be Satchit Ananda. It should be this. It should be that. Because according to you, that's how the world should be. So always trying to push these agendas. Change, change, change. Everyone needs to change. I have the answer. Listen. So when there's no agenda, it's very free, you know. Any conversation can happen, including pushing an agenda. So again, there is no way. There are no ways. There really are no ways. But yeah, pushing agendas or being terrified of your own agenda popping like this. What? It's not true? What I thought wasn't true? I was wrong? That's also very scary, apparently, for the identity. So it tries to hold itself together. Apparently, it's like that. So weird, huh? Like, I was really, like the story of Julia, I was really into spirituality. Like, really into, first, you know, Muji, Sadhguru, and then more tantric stuff, and what's his name? Nisargadatta, and all this other stuff. Ooh, so much stuff. Seems like, you know, it seems like a dream. But it was a dream. It is a dream. But without someone who can wake up. There's no dreamer. But yeah, anything can happen. And of course, that spiritual chapter had nothing to do with anything. There is no cause and effect. There is no time. Cause and effect appears in time. So yeah, I'm sorry, there is no way to this, because this is already everything. Trying to find the right answer is already the answer. Trying to find the right path, trying to keep your methods together, trying to have discipline, it's already this. It's really like you're so thirsty and you're looking for water, but you're already swimming in it. And not like, because this can sound spiritual. I remember those spiritual stories of, what was it? Like the ego, and your like your true self is always here, but you're lost in the ego or whatever. It's not like that. There are no layers. There are no fucking layers. No beyond, above, below, behind, in front of. None of it. Whatever is appearing is already home, you can say. It's already home. It was always just sitting on a chair eating cornflakes with milk in front of your mother, and you're angry at her. It was already buying ice cream in a shop. It was already sitting at your desk job having a boring conversation about the weather with your colleague Maria. Thinking that this isn't it, but after work, when I join my spiritual tribe and we'll do this gathering, that will be more true. That will be more aligned with my true self. It's all the same. Maria is equal to your spiritual guru. I'm sorry, but yeah. He isn't special, she isn't special, there is no one who's special. Yeah, no one's special. But apparently there can be stories of some people being closer to your heart. Like my beautiful boyfriend, who I know will look at this because he looks at them. Seems like my lovely boyfriend is absolutely amazing and makes this whole being feel very good. So naturally, I want to be close to him. Naturally. Human body seems to like to feel good, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Again, this isn't a concept that you adapt and can just apply to life. So why do I need to change anything if nothing is anything and this is already it? Like, it's not a concept. It was always everything, and apparently it can be more loose, more free, more of everything. Just full on in your fucking face. Boom. You know? Your memory might get worse because the memories doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't matter. Cool, like 18 minutes of talking about no idea. I have no idea what I talked about. But it's cool that something came out. But yeah, this is everything. Like, I was just in a shop trying on bikinis, and there were thoughts and feelings of, ugh, these don't look good on me. And some body anxiety. Anything can happen, really anything can happen. And then it can just be like no sense of even like having a body, and it's just walking around on the beach. You know, like I don't know how to explain. It's everything already, everything. Absolutely everything and anything. We're all conditioned differently. We all grew up differently, different stories, you know, from our parents. Different things mattered, different neuroses, fears, anxiousness. Like it's different for everyone, I guess. Seems like some stories are similar, but yeah, it is how it is. No one was choosing. Your parents didn't choose also. They didn't choose what to say or what to do to you. There's no one inside the parents. Just as you didn't choose to be angry at your parents. So there's no one to blame. You can't blame your parents and you can't blame yourself. But blaming can happen anyways. That's how crazy this can be. Now what's it called? The grass mower. A grass mower? Lawn mower? I don't completely lost the words. It seemed like he was coming to get me, but he did turn a little bit now. Such a funny little thing. I guess that's it. Yeah, it is how it is. The story goes how it goes. It can go anywhere, anyway. No choice. Crazy or wild or calm or peaceful or anything, everything. There is no way. There are no paths. Boom.